did you say? So Four Eyes' mom used to be your teacher in high school?
Dramatic, huh?
How can that be? Chin-Ching, you're so unlucky.
Isn't it super dramatic?
It's just horrible.
And you know what? Mrs. Tian stared at me like she wanted to eat me. Can you imagine the situation I'm in? You just spit in my face! Disgusting!
You were so shocked you only realized that? You're so unlucky. Gosh, you finally got to this point. Why did his mother have to be your teacher?
I really didn't expect this at all.
You're also partly to blame. You were a terrible student back then. You didn't like to follow the rules and you didn't rate her as an excellent teacher. Of course she'd remember you.
She already gave me a hard time.
Jeez, what was Four Eyes thinking? Why did he hide this from you? And hey, how did he know about that?
Know about what?
That you and Mrs. Chen were enemies.
Huh? Why didn't I think of that? That guy lied to me.
Here we go again. He didn't really lie to you, you know. He was just hiding it from you.
That's the same thing. I'm so pissed off.
Come on, don't be mad. Have a drink. It's good for you. Go on. You really scared me. Aw, my poor girl.
Here, Mom.
I'm so angry. I remember her. That girl was so much trouble, huh? Everyone knew her when she was in high school for the things she did. She climbed over the wall at night when it wasn't allowed. I can't believe you could fall for the kind of girl that she is.
Mom, those things happened such a long time ago. She isn't like that anymore.
Lin, you know I'm not an unreasonable kind of person, and I am more than willing to communicate and hear your thoughts. However, you're much too young for this, my dear. I mean, you only just joined the workforce. I just can't bear to see my son get off on the wrong foot. The thing is that you and Xinqing are not the same type of person. Your character and your values are completely different from hers. Why don't you understand that you aren't compatible? You even came up with so many different excuses for that girl, just so you could defend her. And yet, none of those things you said were close to the truth.
Mom, everything I told you is the truth. Xinqing really has changed, you know? We've already thought about our future carefully. We're not acting impulsively or just having fun.
Do you want to drive me crazy or what?
Mom, can't we just talk about it for a second?
What is there to talk about? I will never allow you to be with that girl. Break up with her now. Don't meet with her again. Didn't you hear what I said?
Four Eyes, why did you lie to me, huh? What were you even thinking?
It's not like that. I didn't want to hide it from you. I was afraid that if I told you my mom was your old teacher, you would... Oh, please don't be angry. How about you just hit me?
Can it solve the problem? I'll hit you if it can. Did your mother order you to break up with me?
Don't worry, Ching. Although I always obey my mother, I'm not a mama's boy. I'll make my own decisions.
So she did order you to break up with me. What did she say?
Well, nothing really. She told me you didn't get along with each other back then. But I already knew about that stuff a long time ago.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the first time I met you was when I went to the high school to meet my mom. I remember it very clearly.
You what?
Well, back then, students in different grades were always worlds apart. And you were several grades higher than me, so you wouldn't have remembered me at all.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
I told you once. Don't you remember what I said after we left the club that night? I told you I knew you. You didn't believe me.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I remember you even said I was a schemer, but I thought there was no need to explain. You didn't remember me anyway. Hey, Qingqing, you know I felt really lucky that I met you again after graduation. Do you know how happy I was? Every time I visited the high school and caught a glimpse of you when you were passing by. But then, well, my mom found out. She started keeping a close watch over me. So I never had the chance to see you after that. When you finally graduated, I cried at home for days.
All right, wait. Let me get this straight. That means the reason why Mrs. Tian made things hard for me back then is because of you.
I guess I was partly to blame. But it was really all mainly because you didn't study hard and dated other boys and
Hey,
you
okay,
were...
wait. I didn't date other boys. I was only playing some video games outside school. Whatever, enough of the past.
Oh,
Why am I always so unlucky? I'm finally in a relationship and it's with Mrs. Tian's son.
hey, my mom's really nice. So for now, I'll just do my best to persuade her. I know I can.
If it doesn't work, let's break up.
What? Break up? You mean it'll be game over for us like that? I'll take care of my mother. Please, never say stuff like that again.
Okay then. Take care of your mom, and I'll wait. It's so cold, I've gotta go.
Wait, I haven't taken care of you yet, Qingqing!
Hey,
What are you doing? Why are you so happy?
I miss you. I'm just happy to see you.
Oh, really?
Let's go. Let me take you out. Okay?
Yeah. Just let me get this. Hello, Mr. Su?
Hey, Zhou Fang. I'm going to have dinner with Dai Fei. Do you want to join us? I'd like to introduce you to her.
Really, Miss Dai Fei?
Yes, and 2 other actresses. It's a good chance for you to promote your clothing line. You should consider coming along.
All right.
Good, it's decided then. I'll text you the address later. Please come around 7 p.m.
Okay.
Appointment? I'll look for Wang He. He wants to talk to me anyway. I'll see you later. Let's have a drink.
What are you doing here? Huh?
Why can't I be here? It's my shop.
I've noticed these days you're even busier than before, yet you still have time to see me? Did you fight?
No.
So you're jealous? So who is it? What's the name of this capable man that he can actually make you jealous?
I'm not jealous. But I regret encouraging her to work for Su Shen.
Does that mean they're close now?
They're close workmates. But Su Shen thinks very highly of her.
But isn't that a good thing? Why are you so jealous?
Hey, I'm not jealous.
Just admit it, man. You're just too used to controlling everything in your life. But now you've somehow lost control over Zhou Fang, so you feel very insecure. Am I right?
It's not that. I just feel powerless. And I want to protect her, but she doesn't need it.
But haven't you always admired her sense of independence? Hey, you're also independent. Arguments are a given with you too.
But that's not the point. I mean, I'm the man here, right? How would you feel if your girlfriend never asked you for help or relied on you for anything at all?
To be honest, I think that Zhou Fang still needs you sometimes. Isn't it great for a couple to make incredible achievements in their respective areas? In modern society, independent women are already posing a big threat to the status of men. It's gonna be fine. Don't be angry, okay? Look, man, since you really like Zhou Fang and you admire her independent spirit, you should learn to accept her the way she is. Not everyone is as obedient to you like me. Now you know what to do.
You're obedient? Mm-hmm. Then drink.
The dress I wore at the last event really didn't flatter my figure. After I came back, some internet trolls said I was an ugly hag. Man, that really was a complete mood killer. So, Daifei, when can I be a model for your magazine? I'll prove them wrong. I don't have a lot of connections in fashion.
To tell you the truth, photos alone aren't enough. There's still a matter of what suits you and how you present yourself. You should try a new style and promote yourself as a fashion icon.
Thank you.
Right. Zhou Fang here can design clothes for you. She designs haute couture.
Mr. Su, you flatter me.
Really? Oh, that's great. So, Miss Zhou, let's exchange contacts later.
You can just call me Zhou Fang.
Okay.
Hey, Zhou Fang, will you finally be in the fashion show this season?
To be honest, I'm just a little-known fashion designer, so they never really invited me.
Mr. Su, come on. You should get an invitation for our future star designer.
I'll arrange it. Trust me, I will.
Listen, so I know for a fact that TKY is making both ready-to-wear and haute couture clothes. It will be great for you to attend some fashion shows in Europe. You need to watch and learn from people there. You can also bounce some ideas off other designers, right?
I think you're right.
Right, I've been there before myself. I remember that before I became popular, I was never invited to any fashion week. So I went there directly with my cameraman and sent copies to newspapers. They thought I'd been invited.
Publicity matters, both in show business and even in fashion.
Right. You should hold some shows in the future. With Mr. Su backing you like this, I'm sure you'll make quite a splash, right?
Thank you for the tips.
We can go there together this time. I'll arrange it myself. See you all in Milan.
Okay, well then. See you there. Here.
Come on, everyone. Raise your glasses.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Drunk?
No, I'm not drunk. I have something to tell you. Su-shan is going to take me to Milan Fashion Week.
Good. You should tuck in. Here, I'll carry you.